Day 23. I still haven't found my way out of this cave. I'm so scared. What is up, team? Trifunctional here. Welcome back to the Minecraft Initium series. I'm hoping that you're having an awesome day. I'm having a spectacular day today. I'm actually filming this episode back to back from the previous episode. I'm doing some traveling this weekend, and so I'm not going to be at the computer to be able to record videos Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. So I'm doing some recordings ahead of time today and tomorrow so that I can have videos posted daily for you. I'm traveling to Omaha with my family, going to check out the Omaha Zoo with my nephews and niece. It's going to be a great time. But yeah, so there's going to be a little bit of time travel here. I'm going to be having a couple of episodes recorded ahead of time to be able to post on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for you. But I am actually really lost in this cave system. I have no idea where the exit is. So I've just been kind of roaming around, mining up some resources while I've been searching for the exit. And as you can see, I have a ton of resources collected here, so that's going to be great for future projects. But I'm going to continue wandering about here until I do actually find the exit to the cave system. Once I do find the exit, I'll bring you back and I'll let you know what the plan is for today. Check it out, team. Hours later, and I finally found the light of day. Now this is a huge room that needs to be lit up, but I've been in here for far too long, so I think I'm going to go ahead and use this water as an elevator to get me out of this cave system. And I'll come back and make more progress on lighting up this cave system in the future. But I'm going to go ahead and head to the surface here and see where we ended up. And let's go ahead and head out here. Looks like it's daylight, so that's good news. Alright, so we're in this lake area with some octopi, and it looks like there's the zombie spawner. That's my taller pillar that I have. Letting me know where that zombie spawner is. And so, yeah, whew, it is good to see the surface. Be right back, folks. Alright, team, so we made it out of the cave. I got a huge amount of resources. Look at this. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 stacks of coal. I got, it's like 5.5 stacks of redstone. Looks like 3.5 stacks of lapis. Almost 3 stacks of iron and 1.5 stacks of gold. While I was down there. So huge amount of resources. That's going to be insanely helpful. I also got a ton of the cave areas lit up so we can hopefully limit spawns down there and help out our spawning rates where we want the spawns, like in our zombie spawner and our iron golem spawner. If you look, I only have 28 torches left. I think we started with like 4.5 stacks of torches. So we did quite a bit of lighting up of the areas down there as well. So, for today, we are going to continue on our villager tower. We're going to create the middle layer of our 3-tier system. And so, I'm going to go ahead and get started working on that. I think as far as creating that, I am going to just time-lapse it, since it is going to be similar to this villager breeding farm that we created over here. I'll go ahead and just create a version that I have planned out for the middle tier up there. And so let's go ahead and get that started. we're back, team. So, it's just about finished up there. Now, taking a look around, as far as this container on the backside, this is where, once the villagers breed, I have streams set up that it'll catch the baby villagers in this container here, and then I'm going to branch off and collect them using a minecart system to bring them down to the lower tier to get them into the villager sorting and trading hall area. Let's go ahead and pillar up there and take a look at what we have so far. And so looking around, I have glass around the outer edges. I like that the water drips through from the water streams from the upper tier. It's kind of like an irrigation system for our crops. I don't think it actually works as an irrigation system. That's why we do have the pockets of water in our fields. But it does look kind of cool. It adds kind of a nice aesthetic, I think. We have our glowstone lamps around the outer edge to provide light for our crops. And I am just realizing that I placed this one wrong. So let me go ahead and correct this. I have Silk Touch on my shovel, so that's nice. Makes it so I don't break the lamp when I take it off there. So let's go ahead and try to get this placed in the right spot. There we go. Better. I have my crops all grown up, and I do have the one high area around the outer edge here so that just the baby villagers will fall through, not the adult villagers. And when I jumped over here, I did end up messing up this plot. So let's go ahead and get that replanted. And so yeah, so the last step is going to be to get a couple of farmers in here. That way they can get to farming the land, collecting food, and get to breeding. And then we'll close up this final wall with the glass as well. And I'm probably going to need to go mine some more sand to get the glass necessary to close up this final wall. And I'm also going to need to set up the rail system to head over in this direction to get the two villagers in here. And I'm sure that's going to be a hassle. So I'll go ahead and I'll bring you back once I get that minecart system set up. Alright team, and we're back. So I've come up with a plan. So the two villagers that I want to grab to put up into the field up on the second tier of our tower, I want two farmers for that. And those are, again, the brown shirts, if you remember from the previous episode I had mentioned. Now, as you can see, I have a whole bunch of different mixed in there. I have white shirts, I have red shirts, I have the armors, which are the ones with the aprons. I have the green shirts as well. So when I place a cart to suck one of those villagers out of there, if it's anything other than a farmer, then I'm just going to bring it around this loop up here and put him back in through this hole. And I'm going to repeat the process until I get a brown shirt, and then I'll fix the track and we'll set him up in the field. So it does look like it's actually getting dark. I don't want it to be dark when I'm moving these guys around because I don't want the villagers to be attracting zombies, and they'll be harder to protect when they're not inside of those cases. So let me go ahead and sleep real quick, and then we'll go ahead and see if my system works here. And by the way, I've discovered that you want to have at least one open block next to your bed that you're sleeping in, because if not, then the game will see the bed as being obstructed, and it will respawn you at your original spawn location if you die. And for me, that's where I placed that tree. So last time I died, it spawned me on top of that giant tree. So I had to devise a way to, or fix my bed so that I actually spawn in my bed if I die in the future. Alright, so I got a couple of minecarts here. Let's go ahead and place one in there, see if we can get one of these guys to come out here. Oh, and I already messed up my rails. Let's go ahead and place a powered rail back down there. Actually, I think I'll turn this on. go. Alright, so not working yet. I might need to place some glass in here. I think that might be how I fixed it last time. And of course it's not going to let me place when they're right there. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fix this. I'll be right back. Alright team, and we're back. And so I did get the first villager out of the chamber there, and good news, it was actually a brown shirt right away. So, and looks like my minecart system launched him right into the field, so that's good news. Didn't destroy the crops, even though I just did. Let's replant that. And so yeah, good to go. We got our first guy in there. Let me go ahead and just place a block right here for now so that he doesn't get out. And hopefully he'll just start tending the field. Let's go ahead and get back and get the next one going. So hopefully we'll get lucky and just get a farmer again right away. And so here we go. Let's go ahead and grab this cart while we're here. And let's actually turn that off for now. Throw that down. Throw a minecart down, push it in there. Come on. Alright. Fine, you win. And of course, every time I hit record, they don't hop in the cart. It's only when I don't hit record that they hop in there. Alright, let's go ahead and give it another try here. Alright, well, it doesn't look like these villagers are going to hop into it. Oh, there we go. We got one. Okay. So now, this is a situation where this is a white shirt. He's probably like a librarian or cartographer. So we're going to send him back into the container up here. So let's go ahead and get him over there. Now, they're all freaking out because they see that village over there, and so they're all trying to get there. So when I hit this to get him out of here, he's probably going to try running for the village. So let me actually get him right over the hole, and then I'm going to place up a few walls around here because he's probably going to take off on me. Alright. So there we go. Place a couple behind me as well because I don't want him to sneak past. Alright. There we go. I did not mean for him to get hurt when he fell in there. But I can fix that by placing some water in there so that when they fall in, they'll just fall into the water. So there we go. Alright. And so I'm going to continue this sorting process until I get another farmer, and then I will go ahead and bring you back. Mistakes were made, people. I have gone and gotten myself trapped inside the container with the villagers. Alright, so let's see if we can get ourselves out of here. This is ridiculous. I'll be back. Alright team, so we succeeded. We got 2 farmers in there, and so they will tend the field, they'll get the crops and feed each other, and they will be breeding. And then once they breed, the baby villagers will fall off the edge into our water currents, which will suck them over into this chamber here, and then the water current in this one will bring them to the corner, and then we'll be able to get them out of here by using that same minecart technique. So this is gonna be a a nice addition. Now that we have this set up, I'm going to tear down that other field setup that we have because we no longer need it. And we're going to keep all of those villagers because once we build the bottom tier of our tower, we're going to sort through all of those villagers and find the ones with the best trades. And so I'm just going to double check a couple other quick things here. We'll be right back, peeps. Welcome back, team. So we've succeeded in getting that second tier set up with our two farmers up there. I just wanted to show you the melon field that we set up in the last episode. That's coming along just fine with plenty of melons growing. And I have moved around the sheep. I moved over a little bit so that we could have a walkway between them and the wheat field here. And it looks like I've actually got an extra fence. Let's take care of that right now. And chickens and cows back here, I already showed you that. I moved the pigs back here as well. I don't really have a use for the pigs, but might as well have them on hand just in case we need them for whatever. Now I did want to show you the progress on... Oh, it looks like there is an iron golem burning right now in the lava. And so I wanted to show you, we are actually gaining quite a bit of iron. We have almost 2 full stacks of iron from the golem spawner here. So this is working out nicely. That's going to be a nice passive income of iron. We shouldn't have any problems with all of the iron that we're going to need for the lower tier of our tower. So that should work out perfectly. And oops, that's not what I meant to do. There we go. Filling in that final piece of glass so that we can say this second tier is all finished, good to go. And that villager's just looking at the food on the ground. You gonna pick it up or? That's so weird. I wonder why he just threw the food on the ground and he's not picking it up. I wonder if he's thinking that he needs to throw food to these villagers up here, maybe? I'm gonna have to look into that. Hopefully these villagers are keeping enough food for themselves so that they are breeding. That's all that I'm really concerned about. And so we'll clean up a little bit of this staircase as well. We'll leave the staircase up a decent distance because we're probably going to use it to transport the villagers from over there into our lower tier system once we get that set up. But that'll be all for today, folks. Thanks for joining me on the building adventure for today. And as always, if you like the video, make sure to hit that like button. If you're new and you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button as well so you can get the daily videos. And make sure to leave any comments about what you think of the villager tower that we're creating. Again, the middle tier is kind of based off of Impulse's design for the villager breeder. I linked that video in the first villager breeding video that we did, but I'll go ahead and I'll link that video in this description as well so that if you want to check that out, you have the easy access. But I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I will catch you on the flip side.